Audience member number 1.
Audience member number 2.
Audience member number 3.
And hello, I'm Ashley, and we'll be discussing the topic of preparing yourself properly before having children. Have you ever had a situation where you wish you planned better? Something that was near and dear to you, something that could not be overlooked? My general purpose is to persuade you that it would be beneficial and it would behoove you to prepare accordingly proper to having children. I want to bring awareness to how many people actually fail to prepare themselves accordingly, and when you do that, it tends to fall into the lap of other taxpayers, Americans, and you bring into the fact of the housing authority. The Census Bureau actually did a census over general population, stating how many people are in a household of single parents, how many are raised by single mothers, how many are raised by single fathers. Right now, the leading percentage as of 2014, per the Census Bureau, is 80% households are leading with single parent mothers. Fathers were at a 21%, and together they were at a low of 13%. As far as the 80% percentile, the mothers were almost 40% living below poverty. I do understand that you cannot necessarily prepare for everything, but you can do your best as far as getting educated, having a clear understanding of path or direction, what implemented plan, just in case something happens, something goes wrong. And not every situation will occur the same. So I want to give a general synopsis of what I'm referring to. When I say prepare yourself, I mean go to school, have something to fall back on, even if it's just a trade school. A lot of parents are not preparing themselves, so they are falling in the housing population where the government is actually having to take care of them and their children. And when you do that, you're in a poverty-stricken area where your children are impressionable at this moment. So we're waking up every day and we're seeing people that are not going to work. They don't really have a general idea of what society is actually doing. They see them every day. They just get up, they go outside, and it's just not a good environment. You want to broaden your children's horizon. You want them to know that the impossible is possible in every instance. Another situation I was saying is some parents do decide to stay together as far as where the father is the breadwinner, and something may happen to the father. A lot of situations may occur where he is no longer able to provide for them. Let's just say if he's not able to provide and the mother is a homemaker. If she had her education, if she had something to fall back on, it would be beneficial for her to keep the household running so the kids can continue to go to school. Because as a parent, it is your duty, it is your job to take care of your children. It is your job to make sure that you provide them with the necessities. I understand that parenting doesn't come with a parenting manual, however, but the basics, the necessities, it's going to be the parent. It falls on the parent's job to provide those things to the child. By doing so, it helps out with a lot of different things. As far as like a lot of parents that don't necessarily prepare accordingly, and the responsibility falls on other people, it tends to tarnish the relationship, where in the long run the children are suffering. And we don't want to bring a child into a situation that we could have prevented if we take the necessary precautions and prepared accordingly. I have prepared a handout that I will be handing you out of over a few steps that we can definitely can assist you with preparing yourself. I think if you read over this manual, this handout, it would be greatly beneficial. It's just a couple of steps that you could just take as a necessary precaution so that you can do as far as moving forward. Planned Parenthood has a great, excellent source that can help the single parent these days, a single woman that is not ready to have children. They assist you with it. It goes directly off of your income, so that's another outsource that is reachable and obtainable. I just want us to know how important it is that we prepare accordingly so that our children are not impacted and infected by the lack of our preparing, for lack of better words. And that would end this that will wrap us up for today. I want to thank my audience again, and you guys have a great day.
I'm audience member number 2.
Audience member number 3.
And I'm audience member number 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.